This is my best story from minor league. I need to write a book, but this one is the best. So, rest in peace, Sean Burroughs was a third baseman for the AAA team with the San Diego Padres, and I was a third baseman on the lower levels in the minor leagues. And if a guy gets hurt or a sore arm or something in spring training, it's just like, hey, like go fill in for him.
Yeah.
You know, there's just very little structure, and so Sean Burroughs was banged up and he needed like 4 or 5 days off, and they were just like, hey, Klatt, like go take Sean's spot in the lineup and play with the AAA team for the next 4 or 5 days. I'm like, great, you know, that's awesome. So the next day, Ricky Henderson gets signed by the Padres to a minor league contract. And he's 41, I think, at the time, maybe 42. And Sean Burroughs played third, hit second on the AAA team. And Ricky Henderson signs a AAA contract. Where do you think he hits? Leadoff. So here I am. I'm sitting in the 2-hole behind Ricky Henderson out on the outer field. This isn't even in the stadium. Now, these are these outer fields out there in spring training in Peoria, Arizona. And I'm just like in awe. Like, there's Ricky Henderson. My goodness. And so I'm sitting there, and I would be getting into the on-deck circle, and he'd be walking up to the plate, you know, and he'd be tapping his toes and doing his little shuffle, even for no fans, right?
Yeah.
Still doing his shuffle. And he'd turn around, and he'd say, 3. And I'd be like, what? Look around like, what? What is he talking about? I didn't know what he's – next step back, 2. Take his step out. I'm like, what in the world is going on? But in my mind, all I could think about is the 80s Bash Brothers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I have to hit a home run so that Ricky's waiting for me at home plate, and I'm going to be coming in hot. Just be like, bam! You know, give him the Bash Brothers right there. Feel like I'm McGuire, Canseco. You know, like, let's go.
Yeah.
So I am swinging from the heels on every pitch that's even remotely close to the zone. I don't care. Slider? You bet. Splitty? Let's go. I'm hitting this thing out, right? Just every at bat. 4, 3. 2 days of this, 3 days of this. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. I have no idea what this guy is talking about. He's talking to himself when he's talking in the third person.
Yeah.
What is happening? So I ask our manager, Jeff Gardner. I'm like, Skip, why in the hell does Ricky keep telling me a number before he goes up to bat? And he's like, son, that's how many pitches he expects you to take so he can steal second.